So you have your XERO Pure system. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about maintaining it. So it's a 3-stage filtration system, with your first stop being the carbon filter. A 10-inch filter that will be getting the most of the harsh water. Why? Because it's the first step in your multi-stage system. Meaning, this is the filter you will have to change more frequently than the others. It is your first line of defense in protecting the reverse osmosis filter, also known as an RO membrane. Therefore, we recommend typically every 2,000 gallons or 2 months you'll end up changing this, but that is highly relative. Remember, water sources vary in TDS levels. A source with 450 TDS and 2,000 gallons of that versus 2,000 gallons of 100 TDS is going to give you a different result, and you might burn through your filters faster. So it's important to understand what kind of levels of minerals you're dealing with in your area to know how often you should be changing your carbon filter. If you have to ask yourself if it's time to change, I would change it. The longer you can protect this filter, the longer your system will perform. Now, this filter is a reverse osmosis filter. Typically will last 1 to 2 years worth of usage, highly dependent on your usage and your source. This filter is the filter you want to protect the most. Beyond that, you have your 3rd stage of filtration, your resin chamber. The last stage is a 10-inch refillable cartridge of DI resin. Now, DI is for deionization, which is the final stage of filtration post RO water. This filter you'll want to change the second you start noticing that your TDS outside of the system is about 10. 10 and under you can clean windows, but 10's that benchmark where, okay, it's time to change the resin. Now, resin cartridge is something that you will have to change eventually. When refilling your resin cartridge, it's important to overfill your cartridge. Fill it to the point where there's no play. If you change your resin filter and you start to notice that you still have TDS coming out of your system, chances are there's not enough resin in your chamber. It's always important to overfill it.